Hey girls! So today I have my what's in my travel makeup bag video for you, and it's honestly been probably like a year since I've done one of these videos, so I thought it'd be fun to do and very fitting since I'm on spring break. And I personally love watching these videos because I think that it kind of gives you a peek into what is some of the girls' most essential makeup because it's what they brought with them on a trip. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is the little makeup bag that I brought with me on this trip, and I do have makeup in some other containers as well, but this is what I put the bulk of things into. So I'm going to go ahead and just go into it. The first thing that I happen to grab is this little Maybelline palette right here. This is what it looks like. It is in, oh sorry, the glare is probably not helping with the colors, but that's what they look like. And this is in Sun-Baked Neutrals. Just has a lot of really pretty colors, and it's a really nice basic, so I wanted to bring this with me on my trip. I also brought this little pink kabuki brush from Coastal Scents, and the only other brush that I brought on this trip is, if I can get it, this little angled brush from e.l.f. And I use this to fill in my eyebrows. Now, I didn't mean to make those the only two brushes that I brought on this trip, but unfortunately I forgot my Sigma brush roll. I was heartbroken when I got to my house and I realized that I'd left my brush roll behind in Virginia. But I've honestly just had to make do. I feel like my makeup still looks pretty good today and has since I've gotten home. I've just been having to improvise and do the best I can without my brushes, and it's been an interesting experience. I actually think I'm going to do a tutorial for you girls on what to do when you don't have makeup brushes. You still can do pretty good looks, you just have to improvise and use your fingers and do your makeup the old-fashioned way. My phone is ringing, hold on. Hello? Sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, all I really was saying is that it's been a struggle without my brushes, but I figured out how to do things and I've just kind of improvised and it all has worked out. So I think I'm going to do a video on that soon because it'd just be kind of a fun tutorial to share with you girls. So yeah, moving on. The next thing I have in my little makeup bag is my Rimmel I can't talk today. I apologize in advance. I've just been struggling. But my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And this is the transparent one. It is pretty much gone. I just have like the rim on the outside left. I'm trying to use as much of it as I can before I buy another one, but I love this powder and I will not hesitate at all to replace it once I run out. The next thing that I have in here, I actually really haven't been able to use that much because I just can't find myself skilled enough with my fingers to apply bronzer. So this is the Lorac Tantalizer Bronzer. And this is what it looks like. It's just a sample size. I got it for Christmas and I have been obsessed. It's such a pretty color and it really adds a really nice glow to the skin. I actually have it on my eyes right now as eyeshadow. So that's what it looks like, and I love wearing this on my skin, but unfortunately since I forgot my brushes, I haven't been able to really wear it this trip. The next thing I have in here is my Tweezerman eyelash curler. I can't function without this thing. It just makes my lashes so perfect and curled and just look really nice, and I use this every single day. The next thing that I have in here, I actually haven't used yet on this trip, but I think I will, and it is the Maybelline Color Tattoo eyeshadow in Bad to the Bronze, and I've made a pretty good dent in this already. As you can see, it's just a beautiful cream eyeshadow color. And I love these color tattoo eyeshadows because I have oily skin, and so eyeshadow tends to crease on my eyes almost no matter what. Really the only two things that I've found that don't crease on me are the Urban Decay Primer Potion eyeshadow stuff. That keeps my eyeshadow on my eyes all day, and then these don't crease if I just apply them by themselves, which is really convenient. So when I want to do my makeup really quickly, I will just apply these all over the lid and then do eyeliner, mascara, and all of that. So I definitely wanted to bring this on my trip if I wanted to just kind of do my eye makeup really quick one day. It would make it really easy for me to do that. And then the rest of what I have in this bag is literally just lip colors and eyeliners because I'm so indecisive when it comes to my makeup and I never know exactly what I want to do. So I always bring a lot of options with me. So I did go ahead and pack 4 eyeliners and quite a few lipsticks as well. The first eyeliner that I have is the Rimmel, I think it's just like their regular eyeliner pencil. It says Special Eyes. I don't know if that helps. But this is what it looks like, and I have this in the color Rich Brown. I can get it too. There we go. And this is what it looks like. It's just a basic brown eyeliner. It's a really nice pigmentation, and it's kind of, whenever I feel like going softer with my eyeliner, I will reach for this. And then I have a basic black eyeliner. This is the CoverGirl Liqualine Blast, and it has a little smudge stick on the other side if I ever want to get really fancy and make it smoky. It's just kind of a basic black pencil. And I love using this for my waterline as well as my upper lash line when I feel like smoking things out. So that's what that looks like. Then I have the Palladio pencil, and this one is a really pretty blue color. It is in Sky Blue. And I'll go ahead and swatch this one as well. That's what it looks like. And I love doing this one for a pop of color. It's just so pretty. And I really think it makes kind of the more blue tones in my eyes pop, which is really cool. And then the last pencil liner that I brought with me is one of the NYX slide-on pencils. And let me find the color. It's in the middle. This is in Tropical Green. I feel like this glare. Oh, there we go. And that's what it looks like. It's a really gorgeous green color. And very pigmented. I love, sorry about my voice, I love using this on my lash line when I feel like doing kind of something a little different, and it makes my eyes pop a lot because I have green eyes, so I really love using this just when I feel like changing things up a little bit with my makeup. So that is all the eyeliners that I brought on me with this trip. I have swatches all over my hand now, it's fine. And then I also brought with me 3 lip butters because I'm a huge fan of these little guys. So here are the ones I brought with me. I have Raspberry Pie, which is a really gorgeous berry color. It looks like this, which I love to wear on my lips quite often, so I brought it with me. And that's what it looks like. It's swatched a little weird, but I think you still get a general idea. And then I brought my absolute staple lip butter. It's the one I have on my lips right now. And it is the lip butter in Strawberry Shortcake. It looks like this. And there's a quick swatch of it. And then the last one is in Creamsicle. And this is kind of like a nude orange sort of color. It's really pretty on the lips. I love it. And this one's going to be a little harder to swatch. But that's what that looks like. So yeah, I don't know why they all swatch so weird. I think it's because the shape kind of changes once you use them a lot. Like, I don't know if you can see how it's kind of curved. So they don't swatch as cleanly as they used to. But they still look really nice on the lips. I'll go ahead and blend them so it looks smoother. You can kind of get more of an idea of what they look like. So we have Raspberry Pie, Strawberry Shortcake, and Creamsicle. And they look a little better now that I blended them out. And then I have 2 more lipsticks in my little makeup bag, and they are both from Rimmel London. I absolutely love the packaging of these. It's so pretty, and I love the little crowns on top. I think it's so cute. So the first one that I have is in Berry Rose, and this is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. It's so pretty, and I've actually used a ton of it. You can see now that I have it all the way rolled up. And I'm running out of space to swatch on my hand, but I'll go ahead and do that. So this one's kind of like Raspberry Pie, but it's darker. As you can see, it's right there. They look very similar on camera, but this one's more red toned, and I really like this for when I want my lips to look a little more dramatic. But not too over the top. And the last lipstick I brought on this trip, I actually haven't had the chance to wear yet, but I love having this lipstick with me because it's just so bold and out there. And this is Red Alert. It is the most awesome red lipstick. I just love it so much. And I get so many compliments when I wear it. It's definitely very bold, but it's such a pretty color. That is it right there. Whoops, right there. And this is definitely one of my favorite lipsticks of the moment. So now that I got swatches everywhere, I have gotten to the bottom of my little makeup bag, And I do still have a few more things to show you girls, but that is kind of the bulk of the makeup that I brought with me. So next I have my little liquids bag. Like I said, I did fly to come home and visit, so I had to put everything that was liquid in a little baggie to travel with. So some of these things aren't as makeup related, but I'm still just going to go ahead and show them all to you girls really quick. So the first thing that I have in here is this Frosted Sugar Plum hand cream from Ulta. And I got this on sale after Christmas for like $3, I think. It was totally worth it. It smells pretty good, and it's been helping keep my hands moisturized since they've been getting pretty dry with the cold weather in Virginia. The next thing I have in here is a little Purell hand sanitizer, and you can never go without these just because obviously this time of year sickness goes around pretty easily because it's cold out, and also you don't want to get anything gross on your face when you do your makeup, so it's good to use hand sanitizer before you do your makeup. The next thing that I have in here is a miniature de-slick setting spray by Urban Decay. It's so cute. It has its little packaging just like this, and I cannot function without this when I do my makeup. It just keeps my oily skin under control and keeps my makeup in place all day, so I absolutely love this and I have to bring it with me everywhere that I go. The next thing I have in my little liquids bag is my foundation, and this is the Revlon Nearly Naked in Vanilla. And I have been using this foundation for a pretty long time now, and I really do like it. It looks really nice on my skin and is the perfect color for me right now. As you can see, I'm wearing it right now, and I think it just blends super well and gives a pretty good amount of coverage, so I really like this. The next thing I have in this little bag is my concealer, and right now I'm using Dream Lumi by Maybelline. This is actually my second one because I love this concealer so much, and this is in the color Buff, and not much else to say about it. It's just a really good concealer, and if you're looking for a good one for your under eyes, I definitely recommend this. The next two things I have in here are mascaras, and actually one of them I bought on this trip. The first one is my staple mascara, and it is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. If you've never seen it before, this is the wand. This will probably forever and always be my staple mascara. It just does a really great job of both lengthening and volumizing my lashes, and it stays absolutely all day because this is the waterproof formula. I know it's not the best for your lashes to use waterproof mascara every day, but for me personally, it's just a choice that I make, and I really like to have waterproof mascara on because it just stays in place so much better. The next one that I have is a new one that I bought just a few days ago, and I've really been loving it so far. And it is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Mascara. And this wand is actually kind of similar to the CoverGirl Lash Blast wand, just a little bit smaller. And they work kind of similarly, but I think I actually like this a little bit better right now, which is crazy because CoverGirl Lash Blast has been my favorite for forever. But I actually do have this on my lashes right now, so I'll go ahead and show you girls what it looks like. So there's the general idea. I really think it just does a great job of both lengthening and volumizing my lashes, so I am obsessed. And I just have a few more things left in this liquids bag. I feel like this video is getting way too long. But next I have a little travel size of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion. And I can't function without this either. It's just such a great product and keeps my eyeshadow on all day long, so I definitely needed to bring this with me on my trip. This next thing is a little bit gross because I've used it so much, but it is the Great Lash Clear Mascara, and I definitely have put quite a dent in this product. I'm going to have to replace it soon, but I use this to set my eyebrows, and it's a super cheap way to do that if you don't want to buy like a full-on brow gel. It works just as well, and this one looks a little gross because it's gotten a lot of brow powder in it, but whoops, I dropped it. But yeah, this works really well. The next thing I have in my little liquids bag is the Maybelline Line Stiletto Eyeliner, and I have sworn by this eyeliner for the longest time. It just does such a great job of lining my upper lash line, and it stays absolutely all day long, so I love this and I could not go anywhere without it. And then I have one more lip product in this little bag, and it is the only lip gloss that I brought with me on this trip, and this is the Korres Lip Gloss in light purple, which is funny because it's totally a pink color in my opinion, but it is just so pretty, and I absolutely adore putting this on my lips. I just think it's such a nice natural everyday pink color. That's it right there. but it's just so perfect. It goes on the lips so smoothly and it smells really good, and it's just my perfect lip gloss right now. So I've been using this so much recently and I had to bring it with me. Okay, and the last few things in my liquids bag are just a few nail polishes, but I figured I'd go ahead and include them because I've already talked about so many products in this video. So I just have my top and base coat. Both of them are from Revlon. My base coat is from the Revlon Color Stay line. And I've been going through this pretty quick, so I'm going to have to replace it soon. But this is a really nice base coat. I've used it for a really long time and I really like it. And then I have this top coat from Revlon, which I purchased recently because I ran out of my other top coat, which was the Color Stay one. And this is just their Extra Life No Chip top coat, and I really like this as well. It's very glossy and keeps my nail polish on for a long time. And then I brought two nail polishes with me on this trip. I brought Pacific Blue by Sally Hansen, which is what I had on my nails most recently, but I had to take it off because it was chipping. And as you can probably see, I haven't repainted my nails yet. I really need to do that. And then the second one is Mod Squad by Essie, and it's just a really pretty pink color. I thought it would be perfect for spring break. And the very last thing I have in here is my perfume, and it is Bella by Aeropostale. So that was everything that's in my two little makeup bags. And the only other things that I brought on this trip with me, makeup-wise, is my Urban Decay Naked palette, which of course you all know no beauty guru can function without. This is what it looks like if you've never seen it before. It just has a lot of really beautiful neutral colors, and I absolutely adore this palette. It's been harder to use it on this trip because I did forget my makeup brushes, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, but I have just kind of been improvising and using my fingers very gently to not like mess up the colors, and it's been kind of working pretty well for me. And then I also brought my Coastal Scents 10 color blush palette, which looks like this and is all the blush you could ever want pretty much, which is why I bring it with me on almost every trip I go on because it gives me so many options for blush colors. Unfortunately, I really haven't been able to use this just because it's very hard to blend powder blush with your fingers. So I've actually been using my different lip colors that I brought, and I'm really happy that I brought a bunch of different ones so I can kind of change up my cheeks and not wear the same color every day. So yeah, I'm like out of breath right now because I feel like I talked so much in this video, but I really hope that you girls found it helpful and maybe saw a few products that you might want to try out or bring with you on your next trip. Don't forget to leave me a comment below and say hi, or tell me if you love one of these products or what you bring with you when you travel. I'd love to hear from you girls. If you've made a video like this recently, I would love to watch it. Go ahead and leave it as a video response. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. It always makes me happy when you girls give me love on my videos. And yeah, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all of that fun stuff. I try to update them as much as I can. And I will talk to you girls in my next video, okay? Bye!